Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Eliali in this incarnation. I am here to leave my daily message. Remember that Mercury in Aries is direct today, but is still stationary, which means that the review is over, but it is detained, about to take impulse. So from the 26th, it is a good moment to make the big decisions, and things are going to march. But Mercury in Aries right now is responding to Mars in Pisces because Mars is the regent of Aries. And Mars is approaching Neptune. It is very close, in fact. And the advancement, it is not something that we can visualize very clear right now. But we can feel intuitively the next step in the present. Something that I always remind you about activations with Neptune is that there is a lot of download through dreams. So it is good to pay attention because there could be important messages for the path. And well, something that I told you on the video of the energies of the week, and I think that I told you this when Mars entered in Pisces in March 22nd, that it seemed that have passed like 2 years because of all the things that we went through these weeks. But Mars is going to stay for a few days more in Pisces because it is going to enter the next week in Aries. It is going to stay in its house. So this is going to bring us a great impulse because Mars can express its fire there. But something that I mentioned about Mars in Pisces is that one of its polarities, it is linked with assuming this role of the savior, of the fighter of good, entering in the imaginary that one is only light. And I think that in these times more than ever, we came here to understand the function of revelation of light that what we call evil has in order to do a truly transcendence, in order to really transcend it from an integration of consciousness. And this implies to understand that if good is a fight, if good is a war against something, then we are standing again in a new duality. Because, the wars that are still sustained in our world are one of the biggest examples of the collective need of elevation of consciousness that we have. Every war is in reality a battle between the egos, and they affect millions of people. So with this, it is important to clarify that the quality of self-affirmation that Mars have, it is necessary, and we can self-affirm in alignment with the voice of the soul. We can be we can be not in agreement with something. In fact, I don't approve any war. I cannot share the feeling with that. But when something awakens the anger, I am not getting other word like anger, but when something awakens that in us, that in the outside is convoking something inside. And this has happened for all of us, but consciousness is to detect it. Consciousness is to observe it. And talking about Pluto in Aquarius intention with this full moon in Scorpio, many times we could project that anger outside in that thing outside because we have ceded our own power. We allowed the abuse, giving entity, focus, time, energy to things that are harming us. So with Mars in this union, with Mars in Pisces in this union with Neptune, beyond inviting us to act, hearing, listening to our intuition, knowing that when we are talking about new phases of the experience, like this one, because we are coming from an eclipse and a full moon in Scorpio, that it is a symbol of death and rebirth. So we are entering in this new space, and the rational mind doesn't know how to operate. The rational mind is going to compare, it's going to come back to the data that is, right there. I'm not getting a word right now. And, you know, Mars and Neptune are telling us, no, the certainty is in the voice of your soul, because the mind doesn't know how to operate in a new land. And also this energy, this aspect is telling us that, you know, this thing about it being wars of the light is part of the old paradigm too, because we are not here to keep doing a battle. This is more of the same. This is more of the same that has been repeated, you know, for generations. We are here to place our energy in rising the new paradigm, asking ourselves what kind of world do we want, and how we can contribute from our humble space, from our humble type of power, you know, from the thing that we can give and offer. And of course, this implies to be in charge and to assume the responsibility for our own dualities, and we all have those. But we know also that the ego can assume many forms. The ego can assume a spiritual form and judge, you know, the brothers and sisters that didn't contact with their own consciousness inside yet. And also, the ego can fight in the name of the good and resist the changes and the fall of the old paradigm, claiming to people that doesn't want to hear or collaborate with a more loving world. So I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.